You're live here with Beau Beech at UNF Arena. We got Manze Miller one-on-one action. Game to 11, 2s and 1s only. And I will say Richard Miller is playing with a GoPro on his head. Manze dribbles left. Miller's defense is skeptical at best. Manze mid-range. Cash! 1-0 Manze. 1-0 Manze. This is crazy. It is still 1-0 Manze. Miller going into the back down move. And buckets off the glass. Shades of Dallas Moore. We got a tie ball game, 1-1. Manze's all in Miller's. To the back down move again. Shades of Bebe. Oh, man. A little long. Manze crossover. Mid-range, just like before. And another bucket. Manze pushing the ball quickly. Gets to his favorite mid-range spot again, and it's a bucket. It's 3-1 now, Manze. Miller might want to call a timeout. Get his mind right.
Hey, Nick.
He's frazzled at this point.
We got a one-on-one.
Manze left. Mid-range again, and it's another bucket. It is 4-1 Manze. Richard Miller needs to call a timeout. This is embarrassing on his home floor in front of his home fans of Bobby Kennan and Nick Malunga and a few custodial workers. Manze behind the back. Mid-range, same spot as before, and what do you know? It's another bucket. It is 5-1 Manze. Richard Miller needs a timeout. I don't know what is he doing. It might be the V-neck. It might be the GoPro. It might be the chest hair, guys. I do not know.
Chest hair shout out.
I'm getting another shout out from Miller. Not quite sure what it means. Scoop shot by Manze, and it's a bucket. Very smooth with the left hand. Taking notes from Dallas Moore, clearly.
Oh, man.
We got a 6-1 score here. I believe fatigue is starting to set in. Pace of play is slowed to a crawl at this point. Malunga is now walking onto the floor. Oh! From range for Richard Miller. We're going to check the review table. It was a 1 if it was on the line. Sad but true. Sad but true. 6-2 Manze, Richard Miller's ball. Malunga is pumping his fist in pure excitement on the far baseline. Miller with the scoop. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. We got a 6-3 ball game. Richard Miller is mounting a semi-comeback.
6-3? No, it's 6-4.
Foot was on the line.
Foot was on the line?
Hey, I went to the replay and foot was on the line.
So what is it?
6-3. Richard Miller's questioning my replay abilities. I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean, he's just...
I understand. Hey, home court advantage, but I can't be doing this. I want a fair match. I want to know who's best in Jacksonville. Oh, the pump fake. Another pump fake. The rip through. Oh, that is a pretty move, Richard. It's very pretty. Very pretty. 6-4 ball game. Yep. A few more people have strolled in.
Lewis, it looks like we're back to action here. Manze with the ball. Miller with the pressure at the top of the key. Manze drives right, crosses left, pulls up the J.
Oh,
buckets!
Man.
Lewis.
Freeze, you weren't here in the first half, but Manze has hit several of those jump shots on Richard Miller going to that same exact spot.
Manze with a 3-point lead. Can Miller get a much-needed stop?
The only thing holding Richard Miller in this game is the 3-point line, which counts as 2 points, and anything as a 2-pointer counts as 1. Manze is a 1-point specialist in this affair. Miller likes the long-range jumper for 3. Manze. Ooh.
Manze seems to get on the board every time.
He's an active player. What'd I say about that mid-range game?
Second chance points are killing Richard Miller from the field.
It's an 8-4 game now.
Has anyone mentioned why he's wearing pants?
Yeah, we have. I have gone down. We have the crowd heckling Miller on his attire for the game. The GoPro seems to be giving Richard Miller troubles. He thought it might give Manze trouble, but instead it's giving him the trouble.
Miller with no contest, and he pays the price. Manze gets the bucket.
What's the phrase? Is it hands down? Man down?
Yes,
I believe Lewis? Richard Miller does not know that phrase.
No.
So does Richard start taking threes, and there it is. And it's a bucket! Birds of Trey. Richard Miller. That's all, and he looks to the crowd and just gives him the 3 fingers to the forehead. I love it. We have a 9-6 ball game here. Richard Miller trying to mount another comeback.
Run him off the line, Manze. There we go. Richard inside now. What can he do? Probably not much.
The quickness of Miller
Oh,
is
and he misses a wide open layup. Gets the offense rebound, goes up again. Scores
very
it.
strong move. Just padding the stats. I like it. Very bold strategy to pad stats, but at the same time, I understand you're trying to get that max deal, Richard.
What's the score?
9-7. That was a 2 ball you hit earlier. 9-7 Miller.
Mental
Down
fatigue.
His ball.
Mental fatigue kicking in. Miller cannot remember the score possession by possession. Backing him down.
Tough,
my.
tough shot. Tough shot.
Looks to be some contact underneath.
I don't know. It's the referees seem to be missing from this one. Oh, man, there's so much crowd noise in here. I can barely hear myself think. Miller with a fall away.
What a strong left hand dribble.
That is pretty.
Gets to the elbow with the step back and banks it home.
You can clearly tell, Freeze, that he's been working out with the Bebe Daniels on that shot.
No doubt.